Hey everyone, I'm Andrew and welcome to a little informative video about a wooden strap cutter. So we do have people that ring up and go, we're not quite sure how they go together. So here's a little video on how you put together the wooden strap cutter. This is a new one that's come through for us. So Abbey Strap Cutter, and this is what you get in the bag. You get 2 blades, 1 screwdriver, and also the actual strap cutter itself. We'll dismantle it and we'll show you how it should go together, so then we can show you a little demonstration at the end of the video. This part, as you can see there, it's got all the measurements on it that you require for the width of belt, dog collar, anything like that really. Obviously anything that needs cutting into a strip. So first things first, you need to make sure that it's set up correctly to the thickness. So we're going to go through 3.5–4 mil. So you want it on a decent thickness so it will glide through and not snag. Second part, this has actually got blade protectors top and bottom. So we're just going to take those off. So we're just going to unscrew that one and pop it down. And unscrew this one. Be careful, obviously, when using them. Blades, really sharp. But top tip, as this is an informative video, sharp edge of the blade needs to be facing towards the numbers. So, sharp edge there, we're going to pop it in. Now, if you're still struggling a little bit, undo the screw a little bit more. It might be a case of the timber's a bit tight. As you can see in the back there, that's how it works, is by a nut and it tightens it together. And it also, as I say, keeps those blade protector sheaths in place. And then just gently line it up on the other piece. And you might, there you go, see? So it will gently glide into place. Now, what you should get is something along the lines of that. We're going to put the blade protectors back into play here to make sure that it doesn't pop out of either side. Because as you're cutting the length, you don't want it to either damage the bench or yourself or the piece of work that you're obviously doing. So that's that part all ready and set up to go. Next bit is the handle itself. You have a flat side here and then a side with a bump in it here. Now we're going to use it this way round because it's a little bit easier to see, obviously, when you're putting it together. So we're going to pop this through. So you're going to be pulling it towards you. It's one of these strap cutters that you pull. You don't push it. There are people that do push them, but it's not designed to do that. So all you need to do is get it roughly in the right area. This washer is a key element. Now, this is where it gets a little bit fiddly, but bear with me 1 second. So we're just going to line it up. So there we go, that's roughly in place. I'm just going to rotate it so you can sort of see where it's all meant to be, so you get a good idea of how it looks. So now it's all set up and ready. Set the width that you want, so we're going to go roughly around about 1.5 inches. There we go. Make sure it's in place and nice and tight. You don't want it to move at all, otherwise you'll end up with a wiggly woggly line. As I said before, piece of 3.5–4 mil Sedgwicks. It's already got a straight edge down it already. That is key. You must have a straight edge. You can't do it down this side of it where it's just the natural leather. Put a straight edge down it, and then let's begin. So this is straight out the box. We're just going to drag it towards us. Now remember, you're in control, so take your time. Don't rush it. Pull it towards you. Obviously, I'd hope that you have a slightly bigger workbench. But these tools are perfect if you're in a small workshop. They're tiny, you know, they're handheld at the end of the day. They're relatively well priced, they're not too expensive. So it's good if you're only starting up and you're not quite sure which tool you require. But there you go, there's an 1.5" belt ready to go. Whack a buckle on that, a couple of holes in it, sorted. So yeah, so there is the Abbey wooden strap cutter. Straight out the bag and back to work. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time with more videos on certain products, on how to put them together and how to use them. Thanks for watching, see you again.